Hey everybody, so real quick, I'll make this as quick as possible. If you know me, 99.9% of the time, I follow the rules. I'm also a full believer in listening to and following the advice of the medical professionals, even if they don't always know what they're talking about when it comes to this COVID-19 thing. At least most of the time they're trying to keep us safe based on whatever information they have. So this is my RZ mask. Been wearing this RZ mask in every public place indoors for the past 2+ months. Been in Duke, which is where I am right now, probably a dozen times with this mask on in the past couple months. And this morning when I arrived at the front door, they do the screening. Make sure you're wearing a mask, wash your hands, check your temperature, ask you the questions about COVID. First thing they said was, you're not allowed to wear this mask inside Duke. They said you can either wear this mask instead of this or wear this over this mask. So I'm going to explain to you why that doesn't make any sense. So this is an RZ mask. I'm a woodworker. I wear this mask all the time when I'm woodworking. Why do I wear this mask? Because it protects me. When I'm woodworking, I'm not concerned about protecting other people unless they're with me in the sawdust. Because of the COVID, I wear this mask for two reasons. One, it protects me. Two, it protects other people. And it does a better job of both than this. So this mask forms a very tight seal. Now, if I didn't have a beard, it'd be a complete tight seal. The beard allows a little bit of air and whatever to go in and out. But when you breathe in, you can literally see the resistance, right? So you can see the resistance. This is a thick seal, and I'm going to take this off a second to show you. It's got two different filters. One is this outside, and there's another filter inside. There are vents in these things, and this is why they said I couldn't wear this mask, because these vents allow unfiltered air to be breathed out, which I understand that is true. All masks allow unfiltered air to breathe out. Almost all masks allow that to happen, right? So these have a vent on it. Now, the other great thing about this is it's adjustable. I can make this as tight as possible. And anytime I wear this mask, I make it tight. I can feel absolutely no air coming out anywhere except a little bit of heat coming out, which I can tell. I'm gonna switch masks and show you. They told me I have to wear this mask inside. Now, normally, these masks, we have some masks very similar to this at home, and they have a metal strip right here which allows you to form a tighter seal around your nose. This is a piece of plastic. So first of all, this mask barely fits over my nose and my mouth. This piece of plastic will not stay bent. So as I'm breathing in and out, one, you can see there's very little resistance, which tells me immediately that I'm breathing more air in around this seal than I am actually through the filter, as opposed to this mask. I'm breathing almost 100% air through the filters. By the way, here's the inside filters. This plastic does not form any tight seal, will not stay bent. So literally as I'm breathing in and out, I can feel a lot of air coming out here. I can feel air coming out of these two sides. There's no way to form a seal here. And I can feel a lot more air coming out here, because I cannot, unless I brought on my own, which I've seen a lot of people do, strap this all the way around and pull it really tight. But even then, if I pull this really tight, I still feel a lot of air coming up around my nose. This filter right here is not nearly as good as this filter. This filter is made, and you go check on the RZ website, they'll tell you all their data and all their research they've done. This filter is way better than this filter. But my point being, this mask is doing a better job of keeping me and those around me safe. And 99.9% of the time, I trust the decisions that Duke makes for me, for my wife, for my family, for others around me. This decision makes absolutely no sense. And you would think that some place like Duke would do a good job making this kind of decision. Again, this is the first time I've walked in the hospital. They've told me I'm not allowed to wear this mask without this. I'm gonna follow the rules, but I'm also gonna send this video to Duke. And, again, they know more than me. maybe there's something I'm not considering here, but I'm 100% sure there's no way in the world this mask is not doing a much better job than this mask. And unfortunately, I've seen now everybody around me today is wearing this mask, as opposed to I see a lot of these masks rolling around usually. So now in my head, I'm thinking everybody around me is breathing a lot more air out onto me if they're asymptomatic or sick than they normally would. So that makes me feel less comfortable being at Duke Clinic. It makes me especially feel less comfortable for my wife, who is immunosuppressed. So it's a little frustrating. So for now, they want me to wear this over this filter. Maybe it's doing its job, I don't know. I'm still going to tell you that there's a lot of air escaping even now, and there's no way in the world without other equipment I can get this any tighter than it is. So there you have it. I'm not complaining. I'm simply saying I don't believe this was a good decision on Duke's part, and we'll see if they respond to this video.